everybody. And speaking of April Fool's Day, both my roommate and I fell for something. My roommate actually has been really looking forward to the new Batman movie because the Riddler is going to be in it. She loves the Riddler. So she found out that the casting for the Riddler is going to be the same guy who was in Juno and Superbad, and she flipped. She's like, I don't want to say that type of Riddler. And it turned out to be a joke. She's kind of relieved, but she's like, shit, I fell for it. And I also fell for something. I was turning in a paper to one of my professors, and I picked up the college newspaper and started reading it and going through what it is and having fun with it. And I usually hate the newspaper here. Hate it. Because I think that their articles are inane, biased. I don't think their reporting's very good, and their editing is horrible. My roommate and I always find something wrong with that paper. But, read it anyway, see what's going on the campus. So, once again, newspaper. I actually fell for this article. Bad news for Good Friday. It's all about how Good Friday is canceled, students will be expected to go to class, and if they don't go to class, they'll be fined for $200. I actually, before they got to the fining part, I actually believed it, because apparently it's April 1st, and I never realized. So my roommate and I are both fools, because we fell for stupid stuff. I had to make sure that you didn't see the newspaper title. And, go figure, the one paper I pick up and read and actually sort of take seriously is the one paper that I have yet to find a grammatical mistake in. The paper that's not serious has the best grammar in it. Idiots. I got a new part in my job at the dining center. What I do now is I go in there for about 2 hours a week and draw. I make the menu boards. You write out the menu, it's like, oh yeah, tonight we're having macaroni and cheese, or pasta, hot dog. I write it all out and I make it all pretty. And you're supposed to do a practice board when you express, like, oh yeah, I want to do this. And you're like, okay, well here's a practice board, let's see if you can do it. Because you have to have good handwriting, make it cute, make it wonderful. It's like, oh, okay, well, I have good handwriting as I know. I'm pretty good. So here's a menu board. So I passed the inspection. I get to do menu boards now. That's like the best job in the world today. So I'm pretty happy about that. Easter is just around the corner. So, hooray for Easter! And I have one more thing. I'm going to make credits go by with singing a song. I have the Almost Alice CD, which are songs that are inspired by Alice in Wonderland movie. The first one is actually by Avril Lavigne, and it's the ending song for the movie. But, a lot of other songs were made because of that. And one of them is The Lobster Quadro, which is a poem in the original book. I believe it is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, not for the Wookiee Rock. And it was done by Franz Ferdinand, and it's of the Lobster Quadro, which is actually written in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Right there. The Lobster Quadro. So they sing it, and I'm like, oh, well, they took actual poems and actual stuff from the book and did it, but they didn't get the song Everyday Soup. So I'm going to sing Everyday Soup, and I can play instruments, but I can't create music, so this is going to be very, very horrible. Beautiful soup, so rich and green, waiting in a hot tureen. Who for such dainties would not stoop? Soup of the evening, beautiful soup. Soup of the evening, beautiful soup. Beautiful soup. Beautiful soup. Soup of the evening, beautiful, beautiful soup. Beautiful soup, who cares for fish, game, or any other dish? Who would not give all else to for two? Pennyworth only of beautiful soup. Pennyworth only of beautiful soup. Beautiful soup. Beautiful soup. Soup of the evening. Beautiful, beautiful.